Ethereum and Bitcoin are hanging in the balance as the DXY, or the US dollar, is preparing potentially to break towards the downside. If it does, then the crypto market could well spur itself into a big push towards the upside. What we're seeing right now for Ethereum is very interesting on the daily chart. It might not feel that interesting because we've been in this consolidation pattern, but the longer you're stuck in a consolidation pattern, the bigger the potential breakout is going to be on the other side of things. What we can see is this falling line through here, which has been resistance for Ethereum for quite some time now, all the way back since the 14th of August. But theoretically, at the moment, we are showing that we've had this sort of dummy wick towards the downside, showing that we potentially could see an upside move. If we jump across to the Bitcoin chart, things looking even more promising potentially for crypto. Again, we've seen Bitcoin pushing towards the downside, and what you can see, guys, is a lot of pressure coming in here. This is clearly the support, and very strong support it's been so far for Bitcoin at around $18,500. But right now it's pretty much up against this line. If it's able to break beyond this line, then the theoretical target will be up here beyond $30,000, which will see a huge increase in the Ethereum price. Is what's happening on the dollar that's got me excited though, guys. The US dollar has been booming, and it's been booming for a number of factors, but that's why crypto has been down so heavily, because the US dollar is high, interest rates have been high, which means that in different countries everyone wants to move their money from Japanese yen, euro, GBP to the US dollar because the interest rate is higher in the dollar. This pushes the value of the dollar. And at the same time, people don't want to borrow money to invest in other things because it's more expensive to borrow money. So less people want to invest in things like housing, less people want to invest in risky assets like crypto. So this is the reason the stock market's falling, crypto is falling, and eventually the housing market will fall as well. So what we can see, guys, is the US dollar has been pushing continually to the upside. And what we're looking at, if we jump into a 4-hour chart, and what we're seeing on a 4-hour chart, which actually is quite promising, if we're looking for the DXY to go down, because we had this high here, we then put in a lower high, we then put in a lower low, lower low. And what we've had here, guys, is a double top. It wouldn't surprise me if the DXY is taking back down towards this level, and potentially this could cause continuation and a further fall towards the downside. If this happens, this is the crypto bull market, and I've been talking about it for weeks, I know, but it's going to come, guys, at some point. However, guys, we could just see this as being a fake out. We could see another push like this, and that would indicate that Ethereum, Bitcoin have broken their lower support lines. It's going to be very quick, and it's going to happen in a very short space of time. So make sure you're paying attention. If you are using leverage, be very cautious to use stop losses and don't over leverage yourself, because it will cause you a world of pain if you do. Right now, I think that Ethereum is hanging in the balance. So is Bitcoin. And yes, it's been extremely boring for weeks and weeks and weeks, because it hasn't been moving much, just moving up and down between a little range. But what that tends to mean, guys, is that the move that comes after it will be enormous. And the reason for that is everyone will put this. Everyone's putting buy stops, everyone's putting sell stops above and below the position. So when it reaches out and breaks beyond a resistance line or breaks beyond a support line, it's going to collect all those orders and it's going to accelerate in a particular direction. And no, I don't know exactly what the direction is because I'm waiting for confirmations, which is a break back in the retest before anything happens. But guys, hopefully in the next 24 hours or so, we'll have a decisive move in the Ethereum and crypto market in general. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date. I will do my best to bring you a live update as and when that happens. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you soon in the next one.